It's time for another video quiz from Access Learning Zone. Today's quiz is for developer level users. I'm going to ask you 5 questions and they're going to come fast. Only going to give you a few seconds to answer each one, so feel free to hit the pause button whenever you need more time. Keep track of your score. We'll see how you do at the end. Ready? Here we go. Question 1. In Microsoft Access, what is VBA primarily used for? Automating tasks and adding custom behavior, storing records and tables, formatting printed pages, or creating relationships between tables. That's going to be automating tasks and adding custom behavior. Question 2. Which Access event would normally be used to run VBA when the user presses a command button? On click, on current, on open, or on delete? That's going to be the on click event. Question 3. What does the VBA MsgBox command do? Display a message dialog box, save the current record, open the table in datasheet view, or send a message to another Access user? That's going to be displays a message box because, it's a message box. Question 4. In VBA, what is the main difference between a sub procedure and a function procedure? A function can return a value, a sub does not. A sub can use variables, a function cannot. A function only works in queries, a sub only works in forms, or a sub must be public, a function must be private. That is A. A function can return a value, a sub does not. Although a sub can return a value with a byref parameter, but that's a whole different video. And question 5. Why should you avoid using a VBA keyword as the name of a variable, field, or control whenever possible? Access may interpret it as a programming command, it prevents the object from being saved, it automatically changes the data type to text, or it makes the object visible only in design view. A. Access may interpret it as a programming command. For example, don't use a variable called messagebox. Alright, how'd you do? Did you get all 5 right? Are you a king of the castle or the court jester on break? If you missed any, these topics and a lot more are covered in my Microsoft Access Developer Level 1 class Lesson 2. I'll put a link down below. Alright, thanks for playing. Be sure to post your score down in the comments, and until next time, live long and prosper.